Good morning, students. Today I am discussing a very small topic of your first chapter that was left, and that is hemodialysis. And this hemodialysis process, it can be represented as artificial kidney. When we were discussing our excretory system, we talked about kidney. Basically, kidney are the organs which are involved in the removal of waste from our body. And the waste, the main important component of waste is urea. That means kidneys are functioning properly, so urea will be excreted out of the body. Now, what will happen if these kidneys are not going to function? That leads to the accumulation of urea inside our body, and that will be a very dangerous situation because it is a highly toxic material. So some of the individuals, they may undergo kidney failure. It can be because of any type of infection or injury. So what we can do for those individuals whose kidneys are not functioning properly, for those purpose we follow a mechanism. They undergo a system that is known as hemodialysis. Artificial kidney, because this hemodialysis is functioning same as the kidney, but it is a machine. That's why I have written the word artificial. Now what this hemodialysis is doing? Hemodialysis simply means there is a dialysing machine, and this dialysing machine is going to purify the blood. Means we are going to insert impure blood into this machine, and from it pure blood will be coming out. How this is happening? Basically, this machine is composed of a chamber. That chamber is known as dialysing chamber. This is a dialysing chamber. Inside this dialysing chamber, a solution is filled, and that solution is known as dialysing solution. This solution is having the same osmotic concentration as present in our blood, and inside this dialysing solution, a tube, a cellophane tube is present, that is present in highly coiled foam, and this cellophane tube is acting as a semi-permeable membrane. So this is how a cellophane tube is present, and all over this chamber is filled with our dialysing solution. This will be the dialysing solution, and this is cellophane tube. Now, the individual whose kidneys are not functioning, basically with the help of a needle, artery, with the help of artery, impure blood is going to flow through this cellophane tube. Now, the solution is having the same osmotic concentration as that of a blood, but it is not containing waste. Waste is not present inside this solution. Waste is present in the blood of the individual, because we are introducing impure blood. So waste is going to move from its higher concentration to lower concentration. Inside the cellophane tube, the concentration of waste is more, and inside the solution, the concentration of waste is less. So all the waste from this cellophane tube is going to diffuse inside the solution, and now moving this path, the blood is going to come out, and now this blood has removed all the waste inside this solution, and pure blood has come out, and this pure blood is transferred into the vein of the individual. This is how this dialysing machine is functioning. But this is not a permanent method of treatment. The individual has to be kept up to certain interval on this machine for continuous removal of the waste. The permanent solution for such type of individuals can be transplantation. Transplantation means we can take kidney from a healthy individual or fully functional kidney, and we can transfer in the body of an individual whose kidneys have failed or kidneys are not working properly. This is a permanent method, and this is a temporary method that is done for the removal of waste out of the body. So this is how hemodialysis is functioning.